All right. What's going on, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at BBIG, okay? Um, Now BBIG has gone up massively, okay? Has had a massive rally recently. If you look in the past few days, at its highs today, it went up over 150% in the past 8 days, okay? Now, it's not really the best time to FOMO into this, okay? Now, if you're behind the whole short squeeze movement and the gamma squeeze movement, then by all means, trade how you like. But we're gonna zoom in a little bit here, okay? And go to the 5-minute chart. All right, and if you can look here, we had some bearish divergence. Now, I have a tutorial in the top right-hand corner of this video for bearish divergence, but essentially, I'll explain it really quickly right here. So what we have is the stock is making a higher high, okay, but the RSI is making a lower high. All right. So basically, the RSI is up here and then it comes down here, but the price is going up. So this lets us know that, hey, the price is getting weak at these levels. It's an indicator that we could see some bearishness, and it fell after that and it's trying to recover. Okay. So the rally could still continue always. Here's the things that you need to pay attention for and monitor when it comes to BBIG. Okay, it is going to be the daily gaps. Okay, there's tons of blue boxes on here. They're what's known as daily gaps. They tend to fill about 90 to 95% of the time statistically. Okay, and so we're hovering right above this daily gap down here from like over a year ago that we have not filled. It get really close to it, and then we rallied really hard. Okay, in that process, we filled this gap up, and then we created a gap down to fill, and we have 2, 3, 4. So there was a total of 4 gaps up to fill right here. One at this bottom, and we filled this first one. On the way to the second one, and there's a possibility we could fill the third and the fourth one. Okay, now the things we need to be careful of is the gap down. Okay, there's this gap down, back down to like 430, right? And then with this big gap down to 214. All right. Now there's a lot of momentum behind BBIG right now. So if it cools off a little bit and let's just say fills this gap, and then we have another retail rally, or something like that, then this thing really could squeeze. And we could see something crazy happen. It could go up to $10. Now remember, this is not financial advice. This is just based on the charts. Okay, so it can come up to these levels if you guys are think that the squeeze is going to happen. But you need to realize that if you go down to smaller time frames like the 5-minute, we're currently respecting this bearish divergence. Okay, so basically what that means is if I extend this drawing to the right, okay, you can see that the RSI, right, is coming up close to it, and it's just being rejected. Okay, so it hasn't been able to get above that bearish divergence, which to me that kind of leads, okay, that there's further bearish activity. Okay, now we do have a symmetrical triangle pattern basically going on right here, which is kind of like this. So you want to see a break to the upside or the downside with this pattern. You don't typically what happens, and the way that most people trade it is that the momentum heading into the play will determine the break, right? And of course, heading into this, it's been rallying really, really hard. So it can break to the up, fill these gaps, or it can come back down and fill this gap down. All right. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.